All right. What's going on, my friends? I am so excited to be bringing on Crystal. She is crushing it out of Australia right now. Like, oh my God, super excited to bring you her story. Crystal, if you can you please introduce yourself, tell us where you're from, and ultimately, what were you actually doing before you jumped into PMU Launch?
Yeah. Hey guys. My name's Crystal. I have been doing cosmetic tattooing for nearly 2 years. Before I found Launch, I actually was paying a marketing team. I was probably spending easily on marketing, probably about 2,000 a month. I mean, it helped a little bit, but also like they didn't understand PMU as well. Um, and I was struggling a little bit. I was only just kind of just making enough money to pay everything.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, well, let me ask you this, like, because you've gone in through here, you've had crazy success. What would you
Mm.
say your progression has been overall since you've jumped in?
Overall, mind blowing. Like honestly, like this program, I've already recommended like to multiple people over Australia. And their biggest thing was like, oh, it's American though. Like, is it going to work over here? We're different. Um, and I said, like, I had the same questions. I just didn't think it would be the same as what it would do over here.
Hmm.
Um, but I just can't believe how crazy different. Like I went from like 6.5K in June. I started PMU launch in July, halfway through July. And so I went from 6.5 to 7.5 with only 2 weeks.
Hmm.
And August, I made over 12K. And then September, I actually had 2 weeks off in September. I had a bit of family issues and stuff. And I had 2 weeks off. I even turned my ad off for a week and I still made 11,500. Like
Amazing.
crazy. And I kept saying to Aurora, like, I can't even like get all my modules done. Like I'm getting so behind. I'm so busy. Like I've actually still got like half of week 6 to do.
Uh,
I'm just crazy, crazy busy. I'm also a single parent, so I've got to do that too. But I'm absolutely loving it. I couldn't recommend it highly enough.
I love that. Well, first, congratulations.
Thank you.
You are smashing it, seriously. And how are you feeling?
I feel amazing. I feel like I'm a different person. I feel like this is exactly where I wanted to get to, and I just didn't know how to do it. Like, I mean, the whole program is excellent. Like, I've learnt so much, but the 2 weeks that I'll probably redo, like, definitely just to absorb it better. And, because I feel like I was rushed so much too, because I was just so busy. I just wanted to kind of like get through it all. But definitely like week 2 and week 5, I will definitely redo.
Mhm.
The other weeks, I feel like I've absorbed it and was able to put it into play.
Yeah.
But yeah, week 2 and week 5 is something that I'll definitely go back and redo.
Mhm.
And to tell you the truth, like, you know, I thought I would really struggle with trying to like sell a sale. I even said that to Aurora. I'm like, oh, I'm not a pusher. I can't do that. And she's like, no, you're thinking about it wrong. You're not pushing. Like, you're trying to like solve a solution. And then when I like switched my mindset to that, everything changed.
Mhm.
Like, and then next minute I'm like getting all these calls and all these leads, and I'm like closing. Like it was almost feeling like every second month I'm closing, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. Is this how it's meant to be? Like, I'm like, this is just crazy. It was blowing my mind. And I
Mhm.
don't know if it's because of like where I'm in Mackay in Queensland, and we're still a little bit of a country town per se, but there's still like about 130,000 people in Mackay.
Mhm.
And there are multiple cosmetic tattooists in here. Um, but Facebook is like huge in Mackay. I mean, they haven't really even got to Instagram yet. Like we haven't even got TikTok. Like,
Yeah.
so we're like Australia is 10 years behind, and then you add another 10 years for Mackay, really. But yeah, it was just crazy. I was just completely blown away.
I love that. That's amazing. What would you say is like maybe your two, maybe three biggest takeaways that you got as you're going through the program?
I think like the first bigger way, like takeaway would be how to actually talk properly to a client and how
Mhm,
to actually, sell that sale. Like I was doing Facebook ads with the marketing team beforehand, and I was not closing nowhere near as this. Like
mhm,
phone consults, I wasn't even doing phone consults. Like that was my biggest thing. I was like, wow, these actually really work. So
mhm,
that was my first one. And then I think like definitely having that mindset of just the whole mindset of changing the way you see yourself to present it is like another big thing. Especially if like you're not overly confident, or I'm a perfectionist, so like I'm my worst picker basically.
mhm.
People will love their eyebrows, but I'll be like, oh, I probably could have done a little bit better.
Uh-huh.
So kind of like changing that and then actually being confident within yourself um changes everything. Like it changes the way you talk, it changes the way you can, yeah, like sell your service.
Mhm,
And then like I think the next thing was definitely like how to even do your own ads. Like I'm still actually running on the first ad, and I've been wanting to get in and get my own ads like set up and run, because I'm at that point, like I get so many leads a day, it's ridiculous. And like I I'm tattooing like every day. I've been working like 6 days a week, like
mhm,
just to like, I'm like, oh my God, all this money, 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 money. And then so now I've got to just like really try orientate my time better.
mhm.
Um, so yeah, it's mind blowing. Like I'm already looking at hiring someone to help me with like social media stuff. Like I don't have time to message people straight away, which is what is needed. Like
Mhm.
it's crazy.
Good. Let's pull it all back for a second because first I love this. But what led you to want to try a new method, a new process, new mentorship?
Yeah. Yeah.
What kind of led you to
So
that?
I was just paying so much in marketing, and like I seen you like the program pop up on Facebook. I had a look at like the success stories, and I just thought that's too good to be true. Like that is where I want to be.
Mhm,
And I just thought, no, that's too good to be true. And then yeah, I kind of like I wanted to get to this stage. And it's taken me, nearly 2 years to get there. And I understand like, it takes time to build a business, but holy, like if I had this last year, like I would have been where I wanted to be like a long time ago.
mhm,
Um, so I wanted more, like I wanted more for myself. I wanted more for my business.
mhm.
So yeah, I took the chance of like investing in myself instead of paying someone that I thought should know exactly what they need to do to
Yeah,
get me to where I wanted to be.
mhm. I love that. I love it.
Yeah.
And you ran through a little bit your numbers, but you kind of went quickly with it. Can you walk me through like the results you've had? Like how much um
Yeah.
clients are you usually seeing per month right now?
So I went from about like in a week, two to three
Mhm.
clients in a week. I'm averaging like every week's different, obviously, but I'm averaging about 10 to 14 a week now. So
Look at
yeah,
you.
it
You
is
are jam-packed.
crazy. Do you know what I love? I love seeing like every day my like bank just like going up and up and up. I'm like, I've never seen so much money in my bank before. It's awesome. Yeah, it's amazing. So
I
I
love
like
it.
I think, I started midway July. What are we like midway August? So about 3 months. And I have had a couple of weeks off due to family stuff.
Mhm.
Um, And like I understand now what you were saying, like in week 5 about the ads. Like if you turn it off and then kind of turn it back on, it does actually take a little while for it to kind of like kick back in again.
Mhm.
But so my total appointments have like phone consults has been 104.
Nice.
I presented 68. So there are like people that you can't help.
Yeah.
And then there are no shows that you're not going to get, right? So off I presented was 68, I won 28 of them, which means I lost 40. My closing rate is at 35%.
Good
And it's
stuff.
been 35% from get-go.
Mhm.
Like, I don't think I went below, I think maybe my first couple of weeks was probably around 28%.
Mhm.
And then I've kind of just stuck at that 35, and I'm kind of waiting, like, with the
Pendulum of doubt.
yeah, that
Yeah.
you're like, where it goes up and down kind of thing. And I mean, I don't know like what's happening, but mine's just gone like this. Like it's not really doing this, like apart from like having to take a couple of weeks off and stuff. But um yeah, I'm blown away, and I'm just thinking, I don't think it should be going this good. Like I've got serious luck on my side right now.
You're riding momentum. Keep riding
Yeah,
momentum. Very good.
yeah.
Phenomenal. I love it. Um, what would you say to someone that is on the fence? Someone that like maybe they've spoken to someone from our team before, maybe they're in the Facebook group and they're like, I don't know. What would you say to someone that would be in those shoes? You got 30 seconds to share
Yeah,
advice.
definitely. Um, like you need to invest in yourself. Like you need to actually believe that you can achieve what you want to, because this is
Mhm.
what the program does. Like you can achieve exactly what you were looking for doing this program. Whether you want to just excel your sales, say 50% or something, or whether you want to get to that point where you're hiring people. Like that's where I'm at right now, and I didn't think like I wanted to get there, and I didn't think I'd be able to. Like it was the best investment that I've ever made myself. We pay a lot of money doing cosmetic tattooing, and I've done all the courses, like, but this is still by far the best one that I've done.
I love that. Amazing. Thank
Yeah,
you. Appreciate
you're
that.
welcome. Thank you.
For sure. Absolutely. Do you have any final words? Anything you kind of want to share?
Um, I like honestly just wouldn't hire, like I just wouldn't recommend this highly enough. Like I actually had a cosmetic tattooist ring me from Adelaide because she's using the same marketing guy that I was, and he's throwing my name out there like, oh, we did this, we did that. And then she's like, I'm paying 2.5 grand a month in marketing. And I said, look, like the reason I'm not with Dean anymore is because I did this PMU launch course. Like I said, it was honestly the best thing that I ever did for myself. And I'm
Mhm.
trying to get her to switch over. But like I get that, like when you're already paying 2.5 grand in marketing, you don't want to spend any more money. Like you're kind of like at that point where you're like, well, I don't have any money left. Like, I'm bone dry. But like, you guys offer a really good like payment system, and you just got to find the money. You just got to do it. Like it will be returned to you in like not even a month's time. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, just to go for it.
Love it. I absolutely love it. Seriously, congratulations.
Thank you.
You are absolutely smashing it. Keep repeating those successful actions. And
I
good,
will definitely.
absolutely
Thank you.
good shit, of course.